Nigga, put that weight down, nigga. You are not Goldberg. Goldberg. Nigga, you're lifting a weight. Bad as hell. You finna throw a shoulder, pop it. You look like a gopher. You look like a gopher, nigga. Look at him. Look at his ass. Look at his ass. Ooh! 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 Shit! Nigga, my life flashed before my eyes for him. The dystopian reality of gymflation. Video by the Don Webb. We all know fitness has been a really big thing. Everybody and their mama start lifting weights. Everybody knows, thinks they know something. Everybody got a second page that they're trainers now, or this is my fitness page, fit by this, lift with whoever, you know what I'm saying? It's a big thing in our day and age right now. It took off, it's prevalent. We're gonna get into the dystopianism of it. Without further ado, hype my back, you like my videos, get straight into it.
She been comment me.
Physique inflation is beyond crazy because this physique right here wouldn't even be considered jacked nowadays.
Hot take, but I think guys being a little overweight like this is attractive. What?
Okay guys, I've been trying to tell my man that he's literally dad bod number 4, which is apparently what 80% of women voted was the most attractive physique. Definitely number 4.
I promised him a result, and I got him.
They be lying like shit. These ladies out here lying like shit. They don't want that. I'm telling you, they don't want
a result. That was my promise. Why would you spend all of this time dieting and working out when you could just put a little pin and get all there faster? If your coach doesn't put you on steroids, they secretly want to stop you from making progress.
A lot of y'all talking be yapping too. Y'all ain't even got a video on your page of doing 315. And y'all in the comments talking about that shit the new standard. Post the fucking video.
Let's get into it.
The thing about social media is that it's always going to exaggerate the reality. And for some reason, people just choose to believe that. If social media was to tell it, everybody's making $10,000 or more a month, everybody has the best skincare routine, everybody's in shape, they got the small waist, broad shoulders, they have the perfect morning routine, the perfect workout plan, everything is just super optimized and better than your reality. But that's not the truth. And we know people only post their highlights on social media. And more specifically, they will go into depth.
You know what's crazy? People post the highlights on social media, but if they post their lowlights, then you just performative, or why are you trying to garner sympathy from you know what I'm saying? Like, how many days I just lost my dog, lost my mom, lost my... People be like, hey, damn, that sucks. But they'll be like, hold on, I lost my mom, guys. Let me put up my... You know what I'm saying? They'll make fun of you for doing it. So it's like...
They will masquerade, put on a facade to act as if they're living a certain lifestyle when they're really not. And not only that, when it comes to what goes viral, it's usually the outliers, the very extreme stuff. A certain lifestyle, the amount of how much somebody's making a month or a given year, their physique, their fitness, where they went on vacation, the car that they drive. All these people are outliers and account for less than 1% of the global population. These people are rare upon rare. But social media makes it seem as if everybody's living this type of lifestyle. Your next door neighbor is living this lifestyle, and they're really not. And not only that, a lot of people don't even aspire to be this way. They just want to live life, take care of themselves, and take care of their family. It's not all about flexing, posting what you have, your physique, or whatever. But because social media gives us the opportunity to take a look into these people's lives, everybody feels as if they need to become that. They need to be similar to this person because only then I'll be accepted. Only then I'll be enough. Only then I'll like who I really am. Today specifically, we're going to speak about the whole gym inflation thing, gymflation, how physiques from the past are no longer seen as good today. If you were to post the most aesthetically pleasing physique,
I'm one of those people that truly feels like you're far removed from actual fitness if you think putting a steroid needle in you. I'm not saying do steroids, all right? I'm not saying that. Don't do steroids, if anything. Don't do it. I would never do it. But to sit here and say someone that use steroids and seeing they're big and be like, oh, you on steroids? No. Because if you on steroids and you're not big, you're not. It's just the discipline's there. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you got steroids or not. You can stay with steroids. I'm not going to grow muscles overnight. I'm not going to grow muscles over 6 months. I got to get in the gym for that to happen. So you still have to have the discipline. It just changes the results drastically. You know what I'm saying?
Physique from 10, 20, 30 years ago, today you would be called small, soft. There's people with sub 15% body fat that are still called fat. That's insane. And what was once a superhero physique aesthetic in the early 2000s is now the average gym bro in 2026.
You know, physique inflation is out of control when I posted the other day that it's uncommon for women to have abs, and the 1% of women who have abs start posting in the comments photos of their abs being like, it's not that uncommon, there's tons of ripped baddies at my gym. Yeah, you're at a gym. Go to Walmart.
Oh, we got ads. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't got the money for YouTube Premium right now. If y'all would subscribe, it would help out a lot. Appreciate you.
I just got a really important reality check at the gym, and this has caught me out a few times before, and I still haven't learned my lesson. I was looking at this girl, and I was admiring her physique, and I was thinking, wow, like she looks amazing. And I was like kind of comparing myself, not in a bad way because comparison is the thief of joy, but I'm just thinking like, wow, I would love to look like her. Come to find out, she's a bikini competitor. Like, hello, why am I comparing myself to a bikini competitor? Of course, she's gonna look absolutely phenomenal because she lives and breathes bodybuilding. And I'm like a lifestyle bodybuilder. Like, I don't actually compete. I lift for fun. And it just goes to show physique inflation is crazy, because why am I looking at a physique like that and thinking that like, oh, I can achieve that and I should be able to achieve that?
And people will sit here and say this is special for women. Nah, it's like that with men too. You know what I'm saying? When at a certain point you start lifting for other men, a girl not gonna be like, wow, your biceps are so big. Nah, they're not gonna care. But a nigga be in the gym be like, damn, bro, you really getting it in at the gym. You really getting it in at the gym. So you doing it for that at a certain point. But the comparison thing is always like, hold on. And he look kind of jacked over there. Hold on. He look kind of ripped over there. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you compare yourself a lot with other men. Men do it too. It's not gender specific. It's a whatever thing. It's a whoever thing.
That's not a normal physique. That's like superhuman. And you guys probably do it too if you're looking at girls on social media and thinking, oh, I wish I could achieve that. You're comparing apples and oranges. Like, it's okay to look to people for inspiration, but just remember, like, if someone devotes their whole life to something and they put their body through things that you're unwilling to put your body through, you're not going to get the same results. Like, I'm not willing to go through what it takes to get the bodybuilding physique because I'm just not prioritizing that right now, and it's a hard slog. So how could I expect the same results? You can't.
Let's talk about physique inflation in superhero movies, because this is something I've been noticing so badly, and holy fucking shit, like, this is actually way worse than I thought. I am rarely
This is the first time I'm ever hearing physique inflation. Sounds crazy to me.
impressed with a physique in earlier superhero films these days, and I think that's low-key a problem, because what are we like teaching young kids, bro? I can't even lie. Back in the early 2000s, your average superhero physique looked like a normal guy that had some sort of muscle. Like, this was Hugh Jackman in the first X-Men movie. Like, you could tell he has muscle, but like, he's not fucking juiced out to no end, because like, let's be honest, he is now. Bro, every one of us as kids, like, we thought Tobey Maguire was the peak of a physique. Like, when we first watched the movie, we were like, wow.
Nah, this is crazy though. This still is pinnacle to me as a natural person, as someone who does more function than size, someone who prioritizes mobility rather than strength. Strength is there, but you know, I like being mobile and being functional before strength. I don't want to be big and blown up with no movement. You know what I'm saying? This right here is still crazy.
Wow, bro, he's jacked. I don't feel anything when I see this now. That just looks like
Okay, that's you. I still feel something when I see it. Pause.
a guy. This looks like a guy who, went to the gym for a little bit. It's kind of fucked up, bro. And I think this low-key hit when I was watching the first Avengers, because I'm going through the MCU movies again, and Captain America's physique in this movie. Not the first Avenger, like Captain America's first Avenger, like the first Avengers film from 2012. I don't, like, he looks normal to me. And like, objectively, he's not, but like, I feel like my brain has been so altered by so many crazy physiques that I've seen in superhero films, like, and also going to the gym, like, as much as I do. I watched this film and wondered, like, wait, am I low-key there? And it's weird for me to compare that, because like, I'm thinking to myself that I feel like I look small. I don't know, man. Like, this shit is so weird when you have this mentality.
Yeah, you got body dysmorphia. All these niggas over here got body dysmorphia. It's not different than you looking at a girl saying, oh, her stomach is this, her ass is fat, you know, her hair. You have body dysmorphia. You're changing and altering your body, and then as it's progressing, your mind is regressing. You're saying it's not as good. That's just body dysmorphia. You got it.
Like, if you're a fucking nerd that grew up with these movies that also goes to the gym, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. It's so weird. Chris Hemsworth in the first Avengers is also one that I was like, wait, I swear his arms were bigger. And the thing is, his arms are legit big. They are. But it's the mindset that is put upon us that we're like, no, like, these guys need to look like fucking cartoon characters, when that's not true. Compare that to his Thor: Love and Thunder physique. Like, that is not a real obtainable.
Good God. Hold up. This is insane. This is insane. See, I ain't watched Thor: Love and Thunder, I watched the main shit. You know what I'm saying? I watched the whole saga until Endgame. Infinity War was amazing. Endgame, it was cool. But after that, I didn't watch it. So anything that came after that, I ain't really watch it like that.
Physique without some third-party thing. I'm not gonna say what, but y'all know what I'm saying. This movie reminds me when Robert Pattinson was getting flack for his physique as Batman in the Batman. And I'm like, this is a normal, obtainable physique with the amount of time that he was given for this film. I don't see this and think, wow, he should be bigger because Batman is bigger. No, I see this and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, he's a fairly fit guy. That's it. Like, that's what the mindset should be. Like, I don't know. This honestly extends outside of superhero movies too. Like, for example, I heard a lot of people say that Nicholas Glitzine didn't get big enough to play He-Man in Masters of the Universe. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? That looks like a jack guy. I'll be real, bro. This is how big He-Man should honestly be if he's in the real world, bro. He can't be an action figure without it being healthy and sustainable. Like, that's not how the human body is.
Okay, but that's not a superhero then. Healthy and sustainable is not a superhero. Who the fuck? Batman, Superman is not, well, he's sustainable. You know what I'm saying, though? You think Iron Man is sustainable? He got a fucking iron thing in his chest. That's not sustainable.
To be honest, this is kind of a trend that I feel like I started way back with the Wolverine when Hugh Jackman made an insane transformation, and then every actor afterwards attempted to do the same thing. You saw Chris Pratt with Guardians, that insane transformation, and then Hemsworth started to do the same thing, and then like it just kept on happening over and over. And it's like, it's cool, yes. My point is, we shouldn't say something like this is not acceptable, even though my brain says it's not, but it is. This is fine too. Like, these guys have muscle, like they look like superheroes. It's okay.
That's not muscle. I mean, he's lean. But that's not necessarily superhero. And I feel like he's missing a mark with a superhero. You want them to play the part the same way like they would do what they remade something. They remade Full House, and they make the twin, one of the twins black. What are you doing? That's not what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like that, my guy. Make the twins white. Make it the Olsen twins, not the Oreo twins. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wonder, like, yo, there's little kids watching. There is 13-year-olds that are like, yo, let me start going to the gym to look like this. You're not gonna look like this. That is fucking impossible unless you do a little bit of something. Yeah, I guess my point is, looking like this.
It's a movie game.
So the first thing is, people are comparing themselves towards these fitness influencers, fitness models, male and female, and they feel like, well, if they can have that physique, I can too. And they're not taking into consideration, for some of these people, they're taking gear, sweet and sour sauce, roids. That's not all of them, but to some degree, that's most of them, especially when it comes to this peptide world that we're living in now. But we'll get into that a little later. But another aspect that nobody really talks about is this superhero culture that we have. Every single superhero, male and female, is looked upon to be this physique god or goddess. They have to have the best physique possible because, well, you're a superhero. You have to make that hero come to life. And because of that, these actors are going through strenuous routines, and they might just hop on the gear to add that extra little oomph, that extra bonus to their physique. So where does that leave the common person, the average person? And I just want to remind you, at the end of the day, it always goes back to comparison. Don't let anybody fool you. Even that woman in the second clip, she even said, well, comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah, if you would have known that and believed it truly in your heart of hearts, you would have never looked at woman's way to compare yourself to begin with. To ever say in your mind, hey, I want a physique just like that. It almost sounds like she's trying to cope with the situation. Now that she found out this is a female bodybuilder, oh, it's not that important. I don't really care anymore because they're in a whole league.
You were comparing yourself. It was almost a competition. Then it's like, oh, it's like you see somebody at the gym going stupid. They crossing people, they breaking it, they hit a windmill. You like, hold on, I gotta guard this motherfucker. He moving kind of nasty right now. Hold up. And then you hear, oh, he play overseas. Oh, he was in the G League before. Okay, never mind. I don't know. He could be better than me now. He could be better. I wasn't supposed to be better than him. Of course he would be better. You know what I'm saying? No, it's still that.
Of their own. Yeah, but if that was the average gym goer, you would be comparing yourself because you just admitted to it. We have to face facts here. Why do people even feel this way? It's so weird to me. Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, it makes sense why everybody wants to be aesthetically pleasing. But you have to ask yourself, why do you want that? And usually it always goes back to acceptance, being accepted by people wanting to come up to you and talk to you. This halo effect that it gives you, where people are going to treat you better because you're physically fit, you're in shape, you look quote unquote beautiful or attractive. Your physique isn't ordinary, and for that reason, that's why you stand out so much. That's what people really want. And that's not a bad thing, especially if you train naturally. However, when you start feeling like, oh, my life depends on me getting into shape, I will do anything and everything in order to get there, that's when we're going to start having problems.
I feel like I see people like that too. Like, you can tell like they're making videos. I'm like, damn, your life revolves around your muscles on your body. It revolves around your body, which ultimately is designed to start to deteriorate. So the more it deteriorates, the more you're gonna lift weights in. You know what I'm saying? That's like, it's I don't know. It's one of those in the moment things. Do your best, look this, chase whatever you want. But when you make that your happiness, your everything, that is designed to be ultimately nothing, I feel like you in a backwards loop.
Because this whole thing of gymflation or physique inflation,
because like me as a guy, I love my hair. Oh, my hair this, my hair that. I always want, I'm like overly obsessed, and I'm making videos about my hair, and I'm looking at it, and you be like, damn, motherfucker love his hair. He's finna go bald. He's a man. Mid-30s, you're going bald for the most part. You can keep it, but like, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse.
Goes right back to comparing yourself to somebody else or listening to the people online. Who cares what people say? Clearly, enough people do because they're so pressed when people say, oh, the new minimum is 315, or if you don't look like C-Bum, you're not really working. You're not really training that hard.
Oh, we got... Sorry, y'all. I still got ads. Rock with me with YouTube Premium. Subscribe. Nigga, put that weight down, nigga. You are not Goldberg. Goldberg. Nigga, you're lifting a weight. Bad as hell. You finna throw a shoulder, pop it. You look like a gopher. You look like a gopher, nigga. Look at him. Look at his ass. Look at his ass. Ooh! 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 Shit! Nigga, my life flashed before my eyes for him. What?
So this was the guy starting shit with me. A Planet Fitness ego lifter. Oh my god, bro. Look, you do you. I'm not the type to come at people for their gym progress, but once you take your first blood on me, it's game on, buddy. Look, whatever you had on that.
Planet Fitness got weights now? Back in the day when I was going to Planet Fitness, when I first started going, it was $5 a month. $5 a month? It was $5 a month for Planet Fitness. Treadmills everywhere. Ellipticals everywhere. Not even ski ergs, but just cardio. Everything's cardio. In a bag of Laffy Taffies or Fruity Tap or whatever. Fruity Tooties or whatever.
Red press. The ego curls you were doing, the weight that you failed to press on that machine, Planet Fitness flat bench. Brother, you looked like you were gonna die under everything you did. So go do your homework, get some gym credit, get strong, get your form right, and then you can come back to me. All right? You're like pushing 70, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Gymflation has become unbelievable in the Big 25. So just in case you needed to hear this, if you can bench 225, congratulations. You are in the top 1% of the world. If you have visible abs, even just a 2-pack or some definition, congratulations. You are in the top 10% of the world.
I will get up and show y'all, see if I have abs. We can find out if I have visible abs together, but a nigga is pretty hairy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna do that to y'all.
And if you even just go to the gym 2 times a week, you are in the top 2% of the world. Please stop letting social media give you a false perception of reality that these numbers and these achievements are below average or even just average. If you made it this far, I hope you have a blessed day.
This Gymflation shit is getting out of hand. Me and my friends, go to the club. After the club, we're sitting outside a pizza place, waiting to get some food. I asked a funny question to like this girl in our group, right? I said, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how buff do you think my friend is, who is standing directly to my left? For reference, this is what he looks like.
She said it doesn't even look like he works out.
But these are good problems. Because it could look like you're fat. You could look overweight and obese. You could look like you don't go to the gym. Like, you look like you don't eat healthy. I'd rather look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the more we progress as being more and more and more athletically built, healthy, health-wise, having that muscle is better than inherently being overweight, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if more people see that as nothing, the bar is only higher, and it'll be better for our society. So I have no problem with that. But it is crazy that now you do see people with that lift weights and stuff. You might be like, he not that big. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, he is, but...
Like, this guy is one of my best friends. I clown on him a lot just for being quote-unquote smaller than me because that's just what we do. We've been working out with each other since high school.
But that shit hurt me.
Other homegirl who's also a gym rat is staring in disbelief too. Now, to be fair, to the girl who said that about him, this may be a person that doesn't even go to the gym herself, so she has a lack of comparison. It could be a person who's only seen top-level social media physiques.
Nah, man, even I felt bad that day.
Something people don't talk about enough is gymflation, bro. Because, like, I remember freshman year.
How did he pull his fucking forehead down? Like it was a beanie. He pulled his shit down like it was a beanie. Hold on, my shit started riding up too much. Like yoinked it. How'd you do that?
I'd go into class, like I go into my like strength, like my gym class, and like 135, bro. I couldn't do 135. It took me like the whole gym class, like the whole like span, like I think it was like semester. It took me like a semester to be able to do 135. Like it was that hard, bro. And like seeing someone that could do 225 back in the day was just crazy numbers. And now it's just like everybody can do 225, bro. Like the crazy number of today is like 315. 315 is like the new 225. Because I feel like it inflated, bro. Like, it used to be down here, like, yeah, everybody does 135, that's, like, the base. And then 315 is freaking, who can do 315? Like, 2 people in the world, bro. You're top 1% or something. But, yeah, maybe we need, like, some more, like...
Don't ask me to do no upper body days. I'm straight. I'm straight legs. I'm the opposite of you men. I'm like you ladies. I'm out there doing legs 4 times a week. Ugh. I'm out there lifting. I'm out there on, hold on, pause. I was about to say on my knees. I'm out there going crazy with my working on my knees. Damn, that still sound crazy. Hey man, Gymflation is real. I would just say video Don. I would say don't compare yourself. Just run your own race. Like this Gymflation shit, all whatever, is all low key based on you. What's on your feed, what you see. Now, if you walk around and see people with and that's your perception, that's what it is. And this is wrong. A lot of it is body dysmorphia. Let's not get it twisted. This is body dysmorphia. Get yourself out of that. Help yourself out. It's not only women that deal with this, men too. Without further ado, I appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I love you to death. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Love you to death. Boy, I'm